Before we jump in today's video, Colby from Ultraview Archery and I will be doing a top 10 dealer tour next week. We might be coming to your pro shop to hang out, do a meet and greet, make videos, and just kind of hang out and show off different pro shops all around the country. We've had this idea in our heads for quite a while. COVID last year actually squashed it. We've had it on the calendar, and finally these past couple weeks we put it all together. And essentially it is going to be just an absolute grind, flying in, flying out of all these different pro shops, starting on the East Coast, going South Central, and then ending on the West Coast, and with hopes to do a dealer tour 2.0. So there's a link in the description below directing to flyers and information and everything, but we're going to a bunch of super cool pro shops that hopefully a lot of you guys can show up and really just kind of hang out. You know, it's kind of us traveling to all of these Ultraview dealers or potential Ultraview dealers and just telling the story of the pro shop, the customers, hang out, and make some bids. So anyways, here's the video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Today we are out on the farm, the lease, whatever you want to call it, and we have checked trail cameras on here once before, probably about 2 weeks ago, but we got to refresh some mineral sites. We got to check cameras, we got to move cameras. We're actually going to hang one saddle spot and kind of go over how we do that. But there is one buck, the Trident buck we were calling it. You guys actually named this on Instagram. It has like 3 brow tines on each side. I think is going to be a stud, so hopefully he developed a little bit more and hopefully he showed up on camera. But we're going to run down here. I had a cell camera down in here and I moved it the last time, and I just kind of wanted to see like what's in that area. It's just kind of like this little lobe that sticks out, and it's been like dead. So we're gonna grab that and move it over to where we're gonna put this stand and see what's on the cameras. We're heading in. This piece is kind of smaller how it's laid out, and there's really only one major spot we're hunting. So we're kind of putting all of our eggs in one basket, kind of on this piece for the rut. So we have one trail camera set up, and then a ways away we got another good drainage, good pinch with the tree stand we're gonna set up today with the saddle. So let's get on in there. Should be some good photos of a buck we call Trident on this. We put trail cameras out back in June. We checked it once, and it's been about 2 weeks. So these last 2 weeks the growth should have been exponential. So I'm excited. Hopefully he's on there. Hopefully he's had some good growth, and he's living close. Pretty much got this picked dry, and it is about 95 degrees in southern Iowa. Ticks are bad, bugs are bad, and I am sweating. You always have to taste test. You gotta make sure it's not gonna poison the deer. It might, probably not. I like when you're thirsty, drink or eat a little bit of salt. All right, guys, we just showed up to one of our mineral spots where Trident has been showing up. Mosquitoes are bad. They were not as bad the last time we were here, and I think that's because of all the rain we got. We got a bunch of rain the past couple weeks. Let's see what we got. We got about 1,000, just over 1,000 photos. Oh, there he is. Jeez. End of June. Look at that guy. He's got so much going on already. Triple brows. He's got little splits on each side. Boom. Dude, he is blowing up. He might even split on his threes. He's like blowing up. Trident. Triple brow. Yeah, look at that. Last time he was here was 6:29. We have this camera set to video mode, so hopefully we get some good B-roll of Trident. Freaking, he should at least be 160s. Like, you never know what the tines are gonna do, but he's got the frame, he's got the mass, he's got the splits. Like, if those tines fully grow up, I mean, he's a, I don't know, 170s. Like, he's got that potential. So he's big, and they can do anything in the summer. It's no telling. You know, like, he could disappear in September, but he's around, and he's really the only good buck we have on this piece. We do have another lease, and we did a trail cam check on that a little while ago, and that video actually is on the B-Real Club members only video. So if you're interested in B-Real Club member only videos, make sure you join that. But we'll do more camera checks and whatnot, kind of behind the scenes on the leases there also. So we're gonna go hang this set, get this prepped, hopefully to kill Trident in the fall. So we were in here the other day, or like 2 weeks ago when we checked that camera. We picked out this tree. It's right on it's like a creek. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than like a creek. But there's this nice oak tree right on the side of it. It'll be good access either to walk in on the creek or to bounce around on that field and dump in with a west northwest wind. Really, if there's anything west in it, you could make it work. But the problem was we had a trail running right next to the creek and like 5 yards from the stand. So what we did is we found a bunch of dead, just like fall downs and stuff, and we piled it up all right here. And those two were actually like dead little spindly ones, and we just broke them over and kind of blocked off this area, made a triangle. And then what we did is we cleared out just another trail, bumped it out. It's still a close shot, but bumped it out about 10 yards. And there's more trails on this entire ridge side. And then what we did is we came in here, we put a vine scrape, just tied, it's a Jeff Sturgis vine scrape, tied a paracord across, hung a 5 or 6 foot vine right here, and you can see there is just tons of tracks already in the dirt. But that'll give us like a 12-yard chip shot. If he's running on this trail, he's gonna stop, smell the vine. You won't even have to stop him if he does that. Just freaking smoke him. So we'll see. There's a big drainage, like runoff, that comes right down here too. So this spot is just like mint. We also cut all the branches off of the cedar tree to hopefully encourage them to rub on it. Again, that shot is just gonna be a chip. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get sticks in this tree. Definitely gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning up to get in that tree, but it's should be good. And my goal is to clean up this creek for access, like a couple little dead fall downs and stuff, come in here and just push them out of the way or whatever, so we can come around, dump into this field, dump into the creek, walk the creek, right up the tree. We're not walking over this trail, walking in the area or anything. Wind's gonna be blowing that way. It's gonna be perfect. We just put a saddle platform in. We put the sticks, saddle platform, and I'll just come right in with my saddle, hook in, and I'll be ready to go. We might bump that up a little bit, but for right now it's okay. We might add another section of sticks later on. But we're gonna go check another spot. Have another camera out, kind of like potential late season spot. There's corn right now, so when it's picked, they'll be hammering it good. So good setup for like a west or northwest wind, which is typically what the fronts are. Short-haired looking dude. Oh, two of them. Jeez. Peeing on. You see that? What? All right, everyone. We're back now. Time at the farm was good, short and sweet. We just wanted to refresh the minerals, check cameras, and get that stand hung. But we're back. I'm gonna do a little bit of bow shooting. I actually need to get my Total Archery Challenge bow dialed. We're gonna be going to Total Archery Challenge Park City, and it's real close. It's tuned and everything. I think there's some problems with my sight. So actually, the Hamskea tool I'm gonna use on that site, I actually did it on this site, which I don't think I'm gonna use that one. Maybe I will. Oh no, that's not the one on my bow. So I'm gonna use this one, that one, but I gotta double check the levels and everything. So I'm gonna do that real quick, do a little bit shooting outside and just kind of see how everything is. I'm also extremely exhausted. I'm trying to power through the rest of the day, and Black Rifle Coffee to the rescue. Actually freaking love these things. I buy them every single time I stop for gas on road trips. Okay, so I want to see if I fix the problem essentially. So I'm going to shoot 20 yards. I'm going to shoot 100 yards. So we're at 20 yards. I'm going to dial it to 20. I'm going to get my left and right sighted in, and then I'm going to walk back to a hundy and see if my left and rights are still exactly the same. And I need a release. Hi. It's better. All right, looks pretty good. It wasn't actually high, it was just that one arrow. So my left and right's dialed. Let's go back to 100. It is a little windier than I would want to like do this, you know, perfect conditions when you're trying to figure out sight tapes and everything. Let's go back to 100, see what they do. All right, we got 100 yards way down there, and pretty windy over on this side. I was kind of protected by the barn up at 20. So we'll see how it goes. Probably we'll have to revisit just to get a double check on my left and rights. Right in the red, or the red square. It was slightly to the right, but I don't really know at this point if it is my bow or if it's the wind. All right, I have one left, one in the middle, and one to the right. That's two to the left. There's three to the left in a really good group. All right, so here we go. We got, these are the three really good group, or three arrow group that I said I had. That was one to the right, two low. So yeah, I can't really conclude anything from that. So we're definitely gonna have to come back when there's no wind and shoot, make sure that everything is dialed. And that's something really good also. Whenever I'm working on, or good to talk about, whenever I'm like working on form, working on my bow, it is almost useless to do it if it's windy or poor conditions, because you should be working on your form and working on your bow in like neutral conditions, and then whenever you have an obstacle or whatever, then you deal with it. Then to be continued. All right, well that is going to be a wrap for today's video. Very excited for bucks on the farm for the month of July. For those of you that deer hunt, know that the month of July is like the growing season. By the end of July, they pretty much have reached what they're going to be. They have some refinement, kind of like, you know, in their antlers and everything in August, but July is it. Like, it's a very, very exciting month. So I'm super jacked. We have to get a couple more cameras out still. We got to put some more minerals out, but overall, very excited. We got a lot of chores still to do on all of the leases. But yeah, also make sure to check out the top 10 dealer tour. And we call it the top 10, but it's really not the top 10. We're just choosing 10-ish dealers to go travel around to. But make sure to check that out in the link description below. Mark your calendars. Make sure, I want to see every single one of you there if you're close to one of those dealers. And as always, I just hope you're having a good day. And we'll see you guys next time.